SOM Uprising. I'm Bobby Lee, and I am here with the Prince Malik. Man, you guys had a wild night on Revolution last week. That was crazy. You had Nathan Cross was supposed to go against Blake Gibson for a #1 contender shot, and Nathan wasn't here. And then James Anthony comes out and starts talking to Blade, and Blade says that he wants to do things the right way. So he wants to go and face Nathan Cross for that #1 contendership, but then James Anthony says, oh no, we're gonna do this right now, and they had an amazing match. 15-minute draw.
To the very end. But, Bob, you know how to do that. How did that work out for Blake Gibson?
He went 15 minutes with the champ. How do you think it went?
Well, he ended up on the big L. So there was a lot of other things that happened that night too. Let's talk about what happened at the end of the show, okay? Draco got beat down, did he not?
He did get beat down.
But he also had somebody come and, save the day, right?
We saw the return of RT3.
You're Mr. Investigator, so did you find out where he's been?
No, I thought you were doing that.
No, I'm not going to do that because I could care less where he's been. But I do know where we're at. We're at SOM, and we're at Uprising.
Well, it looks like somebody was having some dirty dreams about you last week.
Thanks for bringing that back up. I've talked to my therapist. He needs to talk to his therapist. There's a lot of things that are going on at SOM, and that's some of the golden things.
That was a little bit scary, but it did lead to a great main event tonight. Tonight, we are going to see Casey Kazana versus Dirty Daddy versus Santiago, and that's to see who is going to go against Evan Golden at Fright Night on the 29th.
And that's tonight, so one thing did come out of that weird dream, and that's going to be our main event here tonight at Uprising.
And years of therapy. But we're going to go over to the ring right now. We're going to get started with the first match.
Oh! Don't you feel a little bit more educated?
I feel educated, refined, and a lot of things.
And then the family walked out, and it ruined every bit of
it. Kind of went to shit. That's right, there he is, Mr. Richard Dulé.
But as of late, with him being with the family, he has really stepped up his game even more than what I really thought that he could. This guy is amazing in the ring.
Well, I could have told you that. Like we say, he's an OG here at SOM. Ricky Morton is his protege. That's who has really trained Ricky Morton. Richard Dulé.
But he has got a tall order tonight with somebody that I don't even want to see right now. Because again,
your buddy.
Weeks and weeks of this man following me around. You know, he tried to buy a car off of me last week.
How'd that work out?
I'm just glad he didn't show up. He called me all week though.
So that's the psychological warfare starting to happen. Even
I don't know what he wants from me. But now it looks like Judas doesn't want anything to do with Cousin Condrey. Judas just hightailed it out of here. I really can't say that I blame him. It's one of the only times that I am in agreement with Judas.
The following contest is our opening contest scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by Judas, representing the family, and the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club, Richard Dulé. And his opponent, Cousin Condrey.
Cousin Condrey.
Well, Judas is going crazy around here.
I really don't care what anybody says. That is the scariest man in SOM.
That says a lot.
That does say a lot, especially when you've got a 7-foot monster like Hunter
7'5".
Wolf.
7'5", yeah. And believe me, every inch counts here. And Draco, well, Draco actually felt the wrath of the Giant the other day here at SOM.
Of course, Hunter Wolf has been all over Draco. He wants nothing more than to just tear Draco into half. But of course, Draco with the psychological warfare. And speaking of psychological warfare,
It's coming at him with a fork.
he's coming after him with that meat fork. That can't be sanitary. But there's nothing about this guy that screams sanitary, I guess.
No, like we said, he's got that questionable blood or whatever that is on his pants. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not sure what that is. Richard Dulé not in any hurry to lock up with Condrey. Condrey just fighting him back into the corner and just teeing off on him. Sends him across. Big, huge
man.
clothesline. Moved the ring on that one.
Did.
Sends him back across. Another huge clothesline. Oh, what is that? Condrey.
Oh, impressing the fans here at the Chucky Dome.
Where did Condrey pick that one up at? Of course, I think it's a little questionable that anybody is cheering for Condrey, but, you know, lesser of two evils.
That shows how much everybody hates Judas.
Exactly.
And apparently Richard Dulé. Wow, look at those
I don't
welts.
hate the fact that he keeps chasing Judas around. Judas is hightailed it to the back. He doesn't want anything to do with him. Richard Dulé in a lot of trouble.
Those strikes made no effect on Cousin Condrey at all.
Oh, and here's Judy
Oh, wait,
coming back out. Now he's all brave. And that was just what Dulé needed, was somebody to...
It was that opening he was looking for.
Oh, big uppercut. Richard Dulé's uppercuts have just gotten more and more fierce.
Well, they become European.
They have, but they've become something.
Oh,
They're
wow.
definitely not Appalachian anymore.
That one came from hell. Took him to hell.
Only a 2 count.
But you notice Judas was right there, and I think he had Scully with him. You know, Scully's his little cane he has.
Well, I think he's going to need more than that to be able to take down Cousin Condrey.
You know, Scully talks, right, to Richard.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he tells me. I've never heard it. Judas tells me it talks too, tells him things.
Oh, my God.
But you see, there he is in
Richard
Judas'
Dulé
hand.
really taking it to Cousin Condrey.
And you see the tacks there in his boots, you know. I mean, it just shows the scars and the damage from all the hardcore matches he's had across the United States and the world, really.
And you got to wonder what he's got planned for Fright Night.
That's scary, isn't it? I've never seen Judas kind of like in this panic mode like he is, especially now. I know he's been mad and frustrated, but he seems scared tonight a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't have any reason to be.
Well,
You can relate, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I try to stay away from Cousin Condrey.
Does he
I don't
try to
know
stay
why
away from
he's
you?
kept following me.
Yeah, I was going to say, he don't
and
stay away
I don't
from
know what
you.
he's got against me, and apparently he's got something against Judas as well.
Hey, we're
But
going
I
to
just
sleep.
try to stay away as much as I can.
What?
That one little trip to the basement kind of did me in. I don't go back anywhere near the dungeon anymore.
And this place is haunted, right? I believe it. Whoa!
Oh, my God. Dulé.
Well, Joseph had a suspect that he had pulled hair, but he can't prove it.
Big knee. He's going to have to do more than that. I just don't see him taking down a monster like that with a big knee.
He's going to have to pull out the big gun, see if he's going to do it all. And he might need Judas, and he might need the Hunter. I don't know. He might need the whole family. Oh.
Well, again, I don't think the family really wants too much to do with Cousin Condrey. And this is exactly why Condrey just tough as a $2 steak. Oh, but Dulé with those European uppercuts. Again, something that has just gotten
More
nastier
vicious,
and
yeah.
nastier
Oh, he's
over
going.
the last few weeks.
He's up in the danger zone. Let's see what he's going to do here.
It looks like he's not going to do much except
No.
fall back on his butt.
No, that backfired.
Condrey off the second rope. What's he got planned? That's a scary sight. Oh, my good Lord.
Air Condrey.
Wow. Did Judas book that flight?
Look at the flight from hell. We've heard about the flight from hell. That looked like it right there.
That was it.
But does he know where he's at?
I am really surprised that Dulé kicked out of that.
And does Condrey even want to pin him? Does he want to torture him?
And here he goes, just teeing off on him. Oh, what was that? Only a 2 count.
Tell you what it was very close to the ropes, and he was able to get out of that little predicament there. And that's that ring awareness that Richard Dulé has. I'm never going to get used to saying that. You know
I don't
what?
think you are either. Oh, my God. Big boot. And just doubles him out. Condrey paying
See, he touches
attention
what?
paying too much attention to Judas.
Right,
Now
yeah,
he's after Judas again with that fork. Referee calls it. And Condrey all over the place looking for Judas, and Judas just hightailing
he's
it
out
out.
of here.
Judas can't get out of here fast enough, but that leaves Dulé in the ring all by himself. And
I
that is
think
a
he's out of
scary,
there. He's
scary
out.
thing. Dulé better run. Oh, and Condrey
He's
all
gone.
over him all the way to the back.
He's gone.
Wow.
The referee has disqualified Cousin Condrey. The winner of the match, Richard Dulé.
Man, what a match that was. And you got to wonder, like I said, what is it that Condrey has got against Judas now? And, you know, is it just the fact that Judas is constantly sticking his nose where it doesn't belong?
I don't know if it's that or if it's something maybe from the past.
I mean, we did see Condrey versus Hunter a couple
Yeah.
of weeks back.
Yeah, we did.
And that was an excellent match. I mean, those guys could go all day long. But, of course, Hunter has got Draco as
He had him at the end of the show, but he had him. Well, he had him in a good spot at the end of the last show, didn't he? On the Revolution. All right, there is our resident gigolo here at SOM.
That's it. Gigolo Josh Valen with Dr. Feelgood. We've seen these guys a couple of times now. fans don't seem to care too much for the Gigolo Josh
Well,
or his good doctor over there. Oh, good time to take a selfie.
There you go, of course, right there.
Oh, you better take that selfie of him being pretty right now, because we know that music. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, RT3.
Well, here he is, and he, like we said, he kind of showed up a couple of times here recently. We don't know where he's been. I'm sure you'll get an interview with him here soon.
Oh, I'm totally going to interview him after this is over with. I have missed RT3. The fans have missed RT3. We have got to find out where he's been and what's bringing him back right now just before Fright Night.
I have my ideas about that, but we'll find out from the horse's mouth. Speaking of that, let's go, Scott.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Dr. Feelgood, Gigolo Josh Vallon. And his opponent, he's from Wise, Virginia, RT3.
Oh, buddy, fans are happy to have back RT3.
Well, I did my research. It's the first time these guys have locked horns. Both of them are from Virginia, believe it or not. Because Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah, Virginia's for something in that outfit.
Well, I tell you what, that's Jimmy Boogie Woogie Man Valiant. That's where he's come from, the boogie up there in that part of the area. You know what I mean?
Well, we've just seen him hanging out a lot in front of the locker rooms and stuff like that, so I'm not exactly sure what he does around here.
He's
But
a
we know
gigolo.
what RT3 does.
Well, he better get his game
RT3
together.
comes in here to take care of business. Big boot to the midsection. Knee by the Gigolo.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh. Referee, you're going to have to get in there on that.
He just gave it right to Young Blood.
Oh. RT3 in a bad spot here.
Uh-oh, there's Dr. Feelgood making that. Thinks that's so
the
good.
manager paying the bills.
Oh, he about lost his pants.
RT3 has not had very much production in this match, but here he goes.
Whoa!
Oh! Big body slam.
RT3 setting up
Looks like
for
he's
the
setting
band.
him up for that big lariat. There it is. Big splash.
It's a 2 count.
Still only a 2 count. You're gonna have to do more than that to go down on the Gigolo. I mean, to take the Gigolo down.
What did you mean? Is that a Freudian slip? RT3 once again in control here.
Oh, and there's that
That's
big
it.
spear.
That's it.
It's over with. There it was,
Bell.
folks.
Find out what's
Here's
up.
your winner, RT3.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Chucky Dome, help me to welcome back RT3. RT3, it has been weeks since we've seen you. And of course, you came out last week to help out Draco and make sure he was okay. We were shocked. I was sitting at home and was like, oh my God, he's back. What brings you back now just before Fright Night?
I would love to beat James Anthony. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. I'm gonna go back a little bit before we focus on Fight Night, or Fright Night. At Overdrive, I came in and I had a back injury before I even went out, okay? Done something to my back. I don't know if it was pulled muscle, done something really rough to it. So I knew then, win, lose, or draw, that would be my last match for a while because I needed to recuperate, I needed to heal. And unfortunately during that match, Ricky Dooley or Sir Richard Dooley or whatever the hell he's calling himself now, decided to spit moonshine in my face and turn on me and turn on each and every one of you. Now in my book, that's not cool. So first focus here at SOM, whether that be at Fright Night or next week or whenever, I want to whip his ass. So that's number one, okay? I want payback on Dooley and Judas. Then, don't care who, don't care when, don't care how, I want championship gold at SOM. That's why I'm here. If you're not here to win championships, why are you here? And that's exactly what I'm here to do. So thank you guys for a warm welcome. RT3 is back. My back is fine. And tonight felt great. Thank you guys for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from RT3. We're going to take it right back to the ring here.
There's a name I haven't seen here in a little while, and that's Mr. Maverick Price. Being joined here at commentary by the champ.
Get yourself a chair. I'm sitting in your chair. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can have that. I'm just here to watch the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are.
That's right.
I am joined at commentary right now
Here's Bob's favorite
with James Anthony.
hot dogger here, Mr. Flippy Floppy guy here.
And of course, James Anthony got taken to the limit last week by
the
Blade
limit.
Gibson. Anthony, did you think that was just going to be a squash match? Did you think you were just going to go in there and beat this boy?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
We all know I could beat
Introducing
Blade on
first,
any given day.
Big Money Maverick Prize. And his opponent, he is the face of perfection, Blade Gibson.
I don't know if he's even noticed you're over here. You know that? I don't know if he's noticed it yet, but he will. Well, because he doesn't focus. You know that, Bob, right? That's why he's not a champion,
Well, I
right?
want to go back to something that James Anthony just said. He can beat him any day. If that's the case, then why did you let that go to a 15-minute time limit last week?
You know what?
Yeah, commandeer those
I'll-
from him.
I'll do this job. You just chill. Let me handle this.
Yeah, he had
okay?
a little bit too many
Let me handle
questions.
this.
And he had a little bit of bass in his
Let me
voice
tell you
there,
something
a little
about.
bit,
Let
I
me tell you
thought.
something about Blade Gibson. Okay, he got lucky Lucky, back over the summer at CJ's. He pinned me only because his sister and Evan Golden got involved. We all know good and well on any other given day, he could never pin me one-on-one ever again. And then in the tag team match, he got lucky again, Malik. Come on, man. What's the odds of him beating me twice in a row? And now he thinks he could beat me one-on-one for the championship?
I'm glad you said that word lucky, because you're not lucky. You are prepared. You are ready for everything that comes towards you. You have a plan. This guy, you're right, he's a fluke. He just gets by on what he gets by on.
I mean, think about it. He had the opportunity last week to say, I want you one-on-one at Fright Night. But he instead wants to battle Nathan Cross. Now, what would happen if he got injured in that match? What would happen if there was a double count and a double disqualification? He's going to hate himself for blowing on an opportunity, just like he's going to get beat right by Maverick Price. What happens if Maverick Price beats him right here tonight?
He goes back to the end of the line.
And then that would mean Maverick Price would be now in line for a possible championship match.
That's right. But Maverick's a whole nother story we'll get into down the road.
Look at this. Look at the power of Maverick Price. But you got to give Blade Gibson credit. He's
but not too much.
You got to give him credit. Blade is tough. He doesn't back down from anybody. And that's the one thing I will say that I like about Blade Gibson. He's tough. He's young. He's hungry. He wants to be champion. You don't find a lot of guys like that these days.
That is true. But one thing he is he's inexperienced too. And there's things like what just happened to him right there. And like what happened at the beginning, like you said with your proposal. He didn't really think the things through.
Wow. Look at what we got to cover here. I mean, look at Maverick Price. He's been gone for like, 3-4 months? Look at the phenomenal shape this kid is in. Look at the triceps. Look at the biceps. Look at the pecs. This guy has come back a monster.
He has, and actually he's been watching film and he's hungry. You know, that's the difference. When he comes with guys like him, with Maverick, when they show up, they're hungry.
And Maverick going for the cover here and a kick out.
Of course, referee Joe, he's been on thin ice lately.
You know, Blade Gibson, he comes from a big wrestling family. He wants to prove that he is championship material. He wants to prove that he is heavyweight championship material, and I respect that.
Well, I think you knocked him out the last time you guys were together. You don't look the same after you guys had your match.
Listen, we went to a 15-minute time limit draw right here last week. Oh, what a suplex there by Maverick. 15 minutes. You know, 15 minutes in a wrestling match seems like 30 minutes.
That's right.
But he went the whole 15. He was one count away from beating me 3 times in a row. And I'm going to be honest with you. Me and Ferrari, we've been talking. We don't know why I cannot seem to pin Blade Gibson. We don't know what's going on.
Well, you'll have your opportunity as time goes on, but you know, if he keeps on squandering things away, he might get injured. He might never have his chance. Just like this right here, but maybe Maverick can break the code and we can see what's going on.
Well, I don't know. Maverick not looking too good here now. Oh, what a hip toss that was by Maverick Price. One. Come on. Come on, Maverick!
And he tried everything too. He pinned the leg, but now he's frustrated and he can't talk to Joe about it. Hey, wait a minute, submission time. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, break his arm, Maverick. Break his whole arm. He ain't got much of an arm there anyway.
Oh, more of a twig.
But this is what I'm talking about, Malik. What would happen if he would have snapped his arm right here, right now?
He's done. His career's done. His dreams are over. Right now, he's living a nightmare right now.
And you know, I'm sorry, Malik. You call me cocky, you can call me arrogant, but I'm sorry. If somebody would have told me, hey, man, your opponent didn't show up, you are now going to move on to become the #1 contender for the richest prize of this company, hey, man, I'm taking it. Good night. See y'all later. I'll see you at
night, right? Easy night,
Easy night. No, y'all wouldn't have saw me until Fright Night.
Right. You've been at home resting, chilling, getting ready, and preparing.
But Blade Gibson, he has something to prove.
He also can't see the big picture. He's always looking at like 1 step ahead instead of 20 steps ahead or 100 steps ahead.
I mean, let's be for real. He was a great hybrid champion. But, you know, being the SOM champion is a lot harder. It's a lot of work. Everybody's gunning for you. And like I said, Malik, we are on the road to 1 year, Malik. We're only
right.
2 months away.
Very close to coming up on the longest reign for an individual here at SOM.
And look, here we go. And that's sharpshooter. When's the last time you saw a sharpshooter in SOM, Malik?
In the center of the ring also, too. Well away from the ropes.
He's got
Now,
it.
if he submits, I mean, there goes a lot of Blade cred around here at SOM. He's trying for the ropes. He's got him.
Once again, Lucky. But these fans love him. I mean, listen to him. They love Blade Gibson for some reason. But I guess they can identify with Blade. You know, they can identify with being a loser, being incompetent, never winning anything, never owning everything.
That's right. And they also understand that, well, they don't understand that to be successful, work has to come with success. I mean, they don't just show up. He thinks he can ride on his mom and dad just because of what they did. He's going to have to prove his stuff for himself.
And Blade Gibson here, he's done it 3 times now. Oh, big shot by both men. Oh, double clothesline, man. You know, you got to give it to Blade. He's got that never give up, never die kind of attitude.
Well, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. And that's exactly, well, he's tough. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question, Malik. Did you know Blade Gibson's father?
Never met the man.
You know, I heard that his father was one of the best. He was one of the greats.
Well, I know that
I heard Blade's got some big shoes to fill when he
does.
looked at his dad.
And even his mother was a great wrestler, so he's got 2 shoes to fill.
And I've heard.
But like we just both said, you can't ride on your parents' coattails. He's going to have to eventually kick some dust up for himself.
Oh,
and now he just did it on Maverick's head.
He's going to go for that crossbody move, Maverick. Oh. 1, 2, and kick out by Maverick.
And there's the power once again. Like we said, he didn't just like roll out. He kicked out. He threw him off of him. There's that glazed look he gets on his face.
Don't look. Pay attention. Pay attention to your business.
Starting to notice now.
You better pay attention to Maverick. See?
Yeah,
see?
watch. We'll
took
watch.
his eyes off the match.
That's
took
that
his eyes
focus
off the
crap
match.
I've been telling everybody about.
And see, and it just cost him this match. Oh!
Hey!
You see, that's what I'm talking about. Just like last week, he took his eyes off of what was important. He looked over here for 5 seconds. Hey, he might have been looking at the beautiful Ferrari. I don't know. I mean, she is a big distraction, for being honest here. But he took his eyes off of the match, and look what it cost him.
And that was been his, and even with my host here, Bob, that was one of the things, his big criticisms of Blade Gibson is that he can't stay focused. He's got to stop showboating, hot dogging, and go for the gusto and go for the win, man.
Maverick.
Well, luckily here at SOM we don't have a over-the-top rule.
Oh no, because he would have been
disqualified.
Oh, see, again, look, he should have put Maverick away a long time ago.
It's that showboating that we talk about. Even his biggest fans, that's their biggest criticism, is that he shows off at the wrong times, and you can't like close the deal.
You know, Blade Gibson going to the second rope. Oh, big forearm by Blade. No! Oh!
That could be.
No, kick out!
That's it. Looked at again on that
winner, Blade Gibson.
That was not perfect at all.
Why is he talking?
That was not perfect. That was actually a fluke. He actually is lucky to get out of there.
You will never have this. You will never have this. You will never be champion SOM ever again. Ever.
Listen.
You will not ruin my brother. You will never. You shut up.
You notice where he said that from. You'll never be champion again. You'll never be this again. But you notice that he stood over here behind the desk. I agree with what you guys were saying, that kid needs to stop showboating and get in there and do the job that he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and sales, we have a thing called closing, right? You got to close. You got to close the deals.
Cookies are for closers.
That's right.
I mean, and not to say that Blade can't do it. It's the fact that he's had last week, you know, he got out here against James Anthony, and there was multiple times that I think he could have put him away. But instead, he decided that he wanted the showboat or something like that, and he can't do that. You cannot do that against somebody with the caliber of James Anthony.
And that happened tonight. As soon as he noticed him sitting over here with commentary, it was over.
Oh, he almost lost the match because of it.
Yeah. Here's Captain Kirk. You ready to go?
Speaking of showboats,
beat me up.
I'll tell you, this kid's about as cocky as they come, but man, what a wrestler. He can back it up.
Well, he's got that football background. You know, we talked about that with his power and his strength.
He is a rough and tumble kid, man.
He's got a temper that he's going to have to watch out for.
He does. And that could be the end-all, beat-all for him. Of course, now we got Santiago coming out.
That's because this all came from a fantasy, right? A dream.
And what a weird dream.
Dude, I'm still kind of like, my therapist told me to be flattered, but it's also something that has nothing to do with me, really, per se, or any of the other guys, but I hate to differ with my therapist because there's 3 individuals that were in that dream that have manifested themselves in our main event here tonight.
That's exactly it. And did you call him the Golden Nugget?
Yeah, I did not say anything. That was a dream, bro.
Oh,
You not understand how a dream goes, but in real life, I would call him a nugget.
I mean,
I don't know if I'd call him a golden nugget, but I would call him a nugget.
He's definitely a nugget. I mean, Dirty Daddy.
And believe me, I'm not the only one that felt very strange about that. Do you think Dirty Daddy and the other and Kazana would like the way they were portrayed in his dream? I don't think so either.
I don't think so either, but all I know is that if there's a laser pointer out here anytime tonight, then Santiago is probably going to lose this match.
He's screwed.
The following contest is a triple threat match. It is the #1 contenders match for the SOM Hybrid Championship. The winner of this match will face Evan Golden at Fright Night for the SOM Hybrid Championship.
At Fright Night.
Introducing first, in all black, KC Kazana.
Kazana, huge following here in the Chucky Dome.
Apparently doesn't do jobs at Chucky Dome.
He is the Aztec Jaguar Warrior, Santiago.
Puma.
The Puma?
Yeah.
And their opponents, he is
I don't think Pumas are that
Dirty Daddy.
Dream. You remember he talked about, and there's Dirty. He's very dirty.
Dirty Daddy, of course, has come back here recently.
Oh,
and he's now right in the middle of, oh boy, here comes the Nugget himself with his nuggets of wisdom.
Nuggets of gold, that's right.
I mean,
to sit down on, dummy.
I guess Evan Golden coming out here to be a spectator tonight to his dream guys.
Yeah, you just think that's
you
funny
go
because you're not. Are you jealous because you weren't in the dream, or are you just trying to make me feel bad because I was in it? Yes.
I was replaced by a dog in the dream.
I thought that was Scott.
Oh. Wasn't supposed to be me.
Was it you? I was hoping it wasn't either. Hoping it wasn't our replacement. Anyway, Uprising.
A little bit of respect going on from all three competitors here tonight.
I'd say a little bit because this is going to go out the window. Come on, man. You know that. You've been
It
here
is
long
going to
enough.
go out the window. All's fair in a triple threat match. But,
While the golden one is over here stirring the pot.
I mean,
Because who wins this? He wins because he gets to watch them all beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah, but he's got to keep his head on a swivel right now because Kazana is out here on the side. Going to let Dirty and Santiago start this match off. Kazana throwing his shirt over at Golden. I guess he figured he needed a t-shirt to go over that ugly shirt that he's wearing. Santiago versus Dirty Daddy.
Versus Kurt. Yeah,
That's
let them,
it.
man.
Now, something that I talked about in the Agojis is, Santiago has faced everybody on the roster.
That's true.
But here's another one that he hasn't faced.
You're right.
He has not faced Dirty Daddy. So you gotta wonder what kind of plan Santiago has against somebody like that. He's faced off against Casey Kazana a couple times, but you have to have some sort of plan for these guys. And Santiago's got nothing for Dirty Daddy.
Well, I'm
But
sure
Casey Kazana says he doesn't care. He doesn't need a plan. As you said earlier, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
That's right. Now, Dirty Daddy, he's a former, hybrid champion here at SOM, and
longest running hybrid champion.
That's right.
Oh! Big cross body by Santiago. Taking down Casey Kazana. Dirty Daddy back in the ring. Looks like he's doing a little shake, rattle, and roll there. Oh! Misses with the elbow. Oh, big atomic drop. Oh my God, what a boot and big elbow. Dirty Daddy running the gambit here.
Just that 2 counting. You saw
Casey Kazana almost didn't make it in the ring in time there.
But luckily he didn't
If
need
Santiago
to, right?
wouldn't have kicked out, then that would have been ball game right there.
That sounded stiff, didn't it?
Oh!
He's already
Immediate
lit up.
red mark.
Yeah, immediately lit up.
Looks like Dirty Daddy's going to do something crazy.
Well, he's up in the danger zone. And see if they're going to take flight. Dirty air.
Santiago trying to fight back. Dirty Daddy putting the forearms to him. Kazana jumping in there. What's he got planned here? Oh! Oh my God! What's Kazana doing? He needs to pin both of them. Instead, he's over there talking to Golden.
And it cost him. That definitely won't get a pin on him.
That could have just cost Kazana the match.
And he had either one of them he could have pinned. And now he's wasting time once again.
That was his shot at the Hybrid Championship right there.
And this is the thing that Golden has pointed out to everybody, that these guys don't deserve to be in the same class. Now maybe the scratches are starting to show up on the bumpers. You know what I mean?
Well, the Golden Nugget. Oh! Again, Kazana with a big chop, but still wasting so much time
Yes, right now.
showing off for Evan Golden. Sends Santiago over.
Wheelbarrow. It's happening.
Santiago in the wheelbarrow. Oh! Big bulldog. That's Santiago's chance. And of course you look, Santiago not wasting time. Jumping right on top of him, trying to get the pin.
Yeah, he wasted no movement.
KC goes to the outside. Dirty Daddy comes in. Santiago getting fired up, but going into that tilt-a-whirl Death Valley driver. Oh, Dirty Daddy almost had that one. KC just saved it. Oh, this is bad news right here. KC sitting up over in that corner. Dirty Daddy. Thought Kazana was going to go for that spear there.
Oh, there's a vicious chop. The Dirty Daddy.
Dirty Daddy just teeing off on him. Oh, swing and a miss.
Oh, wait a minute.
Kazana rolls him up. Dirty Daddy fights out of it. Santiago trying to get into the ring. The whole thing just seems to be organized chaos at this moment.
The referee Youngblood, he's got his work cut out right now.
And of course we've got Evan Golden out here creeping around. This all started from a dream sequence.
Wait a minute, Evan's on the apron.
Evan had a dream that these guys would be facing each other last week, but doesn't want to give any of them a shot at the title because he says none of them are worthy.
Yeah, the wrestling game, huh?
Oh! Evan Golden goes out. KC Kazana, he's got Santiago up. Wasting too much time. Santiago stealing a win.
What an upset.
Over Kazana.
So he gets a title shot, right?
Yes.
Santiago has earned the right to face Evan Golden for the Hybrid Championship.
See, Malik,
Fright Night.
no wasted motion.
Hey!
The Aztec Jaguar Warrior is not worried about making himself look cool. He wants to come out here and win matches. He's here to win championships. He's here to win against anybody that he goes against. And that proves it all right there. KC Kazana dug his own grave on that one because he wanted to show off for Evan Golden.
All from a dream.
All from a dream. I can't take it back, KC. I can't take it back.
All from a dream.
There's no way I can take that back. You just beat yourself. You wanted to showboat. You wanted to showboat.
Raked my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Tiger.
Uh-huh.
That's illegal.
Uh-huh. And your mind was on Evan Golden, and now
Bring it back in here.
he is not the Hybrid Championship contender. It is Santiago. And I love it.
That's Hunter's music. The Timberwolf.
We haven't seen the Timberwolf all night tonight.
There he is right now. He was not happy the last time we saw him.
I don't think I've ever seen him happy. He always just seems to be in a state of pissed off.
I was talking about Judas.
Oh, Judas is only happy when he's winning something. And last time we saw him, he was running for the hills.
He was. Yeah, what was up with that?
I don't know, but Condrey wants a piece of Judas, and I'm surprised that Judas is back out here.
Well, he's got Hunter with him this time. I don't think he's too scared with, having Hunter. Now, here's something we haven't seen in a while here.
Oh, buddy. El Scorpio.
It's been a minute since we've seen El Scorpio.
Of course, that's the type of showboating that I just love.
Yeah, Hunter looks like he's very excited too.
That's ridiculous.
You got a little chucha. I can't even thought chichi.
The following contest is your main event, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the family, accompanied by Judas, the alpha male, Hunter Wolf. And his opponent, El Scorpio.
I don't think anybody can really believe that El Scorpio is in the main event tonight, especially Judas and Hunter.
Well, don't tell El Scorpio that. He's very convinced he's in the main event tonight.
Apparently so.
Well,
Hunter Wolf standing over there laughing. He's thinking this has got to be some sort of joke.
Well, this is easy work.
I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, he came out dancing. I can only imagine what he's going to do in the ring here in a moment. But I don't think that Hunter Wolf is going to let him dance. He better have a plan against this big man. Oh.
I think he does have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work out or not, but, I mean.
Oh, he wants to dance with Hunter Wolf. This is not the man to dance with.
He said he touched him.
I mean, Malik, I'm scared for this guy. What?
I think the Giant better call for the man because he's starting to corpse out there. He needs to.
This guy's already in a lot of trouble, and there it was.
All that's over with now for El Scorpio. He's going to be old deado.
Well, now Hunter is going to show you exactly why he is the scariest man in SOM. You don't come out here and make a mockery of the family. You don't come out here and make a mockery of the alpha male. So now El Scorpio is going to get punished.
This might be the last time we see him. I'm glad he's got a main event match here tonight because this might be his last match. I think he's already out on his feet.
Well, what just happened there? Oh!
Hey, wait a minute. Is he breaking
Big
it down?
kick by El Scorpio. Oh, my God. What was that?
I think it did some actual damage here to the Giant.
That is definitely
that's
not what the Giant was thinking.
It worked. I mean, that
was
might
about
be
to happen, but of course, Scorpio over in the corner trying to lick his wounds.
Trying to break the code here on the Giant. He might have opened up a couple of. But there, yeah, this is probably the end here. The Giant, we've seen him do this hundreds of times, correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that this match is still going, and
Me
I really
too.
think it's only because Judas is having him set an example.
Oh, Judas loves having this little time slot here. Being able to display.
And, of course, not even going for a pin.
No. But he is standing on his head, which I would rather.
Fans really giving it to Judas over there.
But he loves it. He loves his name. He's like, don't. He's like,
I'm not sure he likes the name Judy, but. Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
wait a
El
minute.
Scorpio trying to fight back. Putting the boots to the big man. Oh, my God! What was that?
Here is
That-
your winner,
That
El Scorpio.
What just happened?
El Scorpio.
El Scorpio taking the win from Hunter Wolf.
What an upset.
Hunter Wolf is pissed. Oh my God. What's happening there? Oh, it's Draco. Oh, buddy. Oh my God. Hunter Wolf has lost it. Draco was under the mask.
That's
And just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Wow. My God, Malik.
It was Draco. The whole time.
Wow, these two are not happy at all.
Why the hell check with me? You knew about this. I know you did. You're Ricky Stinking Morton. I know you are.
I mean, I can't say that I didn't have my suspicions, you know. And seeing the cartel cutter, little springboard cartel cutter that we got there, I mean, that kind of tipped me off a little bit, but
Okay.
I'm not going to say I was in on it. You know, I was never in on it.
I think
because
this is a good time for us to wrap
Yeah, it
up.
is. It has been a great week.
It's been Uprising. The Chucky Dome's been destroyed.
And folks,
And the Giant has had his first loss here at SOM.
this has been a shocking night.
It is Draco. That was Draco.
I cannot wait to see what happens.
That was Draco.
Next week. We got Fright Night coming up on the 29th, and that's going to be awesome. A casket match
It's
between those
Halloween
two.
time around here at the Chucky Dome. Crazy time.
And it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. What's going to happen with Condrey? What's going to happen with Santiago being the #1 contender for Evan Golden's Hybrid Championship?
What's
Folks,
gonna
the
happen?
only way to find out,
Here. Boom.
right there,
Uprising, SOM.
Fight TV Plus. We will see you next week right here at 505.